Trump issues ultimatum to Russia, NATO to buy U.S. weapons for Ukraine. U.S. President Donald Trump has issued a stark ultimatum to Moscow, demanding that Russia resolve the ongoing conflict in Ukraine within 50 days or face a new wave of harsh economic measures, including steep tariffs and so-called secondary sanctions targeting countries that continue to buy Russian oil. Speaking at the White House on July 14 during a meeting with NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, Trump declared, "We are very dissatisfied with Russia. We will impose very strict tariffs, around 100%, if there is no agreement within 50 days. He warned that these measures would not only hit Russian exports to the U.S. but would also target Russia's key energy customers worldwide, further undermining Moscow's capacity to withstand existing Western sanctions. So far, the Kremlin has not officially responded to Trump's comments. Analysts note that tariffs alone may have limited direct impact since Russia exports relative little to the U.S., less than $5 billion worth of goods in 2023, a figure that has continued to shrink in recent years. However, energy-related sanctions that disrupt Russia's oil sales could deliver a much more significant blow to Moscow's war chest. In addition to the ultimatum, Trump and Rutte unveiled a new NATO initiative that could reshape the alliance's military support for Ukraine. Under the plan, NATO countries will collectively purchase billions of dollars worth of American-made weapons, including the advanced Patriot air defense systems, and then transfer them directly to Ukraine. NATO members will foot the entire bill. These are billions of dollars in military equipment being purchased from the United States, handed to NATO, and then quickly sent to the battlefield, Trump said, underscoring that the agreement is designed to speed up much-needed reinforcements for Ukraine's defenses. Secretary General Rutte confirmed that Ukraine will receive a substantial volume of new weapons under this arrangement. This marks a notable shift in Trump's approach toward Moscow. After taking office earlier this year, Trump had signaled a willingness to engage Russia diplomatically, encouraging both Moscow and Kiev to sit at the negotiating table to find a swift end to the war. But in recent months, the U.S. president has grown increasingly frustrated with Russia and President Vladimir Putin, blaming the Kremlin for stalling peace talks while intensifying attacks on Ukrainian cities. Moscow, for its part, maintains that it is open to a diplomatic settlement, but insists that any agreement must be legally binding and address what it calls the root causes of the conflict, a position that Ukraine and many Western governments have so far rejected. Adding to the flurry of high-level diplomacy, Trump's envoy, retired General Keith Kellogg, met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in Kiev on July 14. After the talks, Zelensky described the meeting as productive, saying they had discussed plans to boost Ukraine's air defense capabilities, expand joint weapons production, and secure additional arms purchases with European partners. Ukraine's leader also thanked Trump for what he called important signals of support and positive decisions that could strengthen both nations at a critical moment in the war. Observers say the new ultimatum, combined with NATO's expanded arms pipeline, could put fresh pressure on Moscow, but whether it will bring both sides back to the negotiating table remains uncertain. Sources: AFP, Reuters. This is Short Trend News. Please subscribe for more. Thank you.